Hello, hello, Year 3 artists. It's lesson 2. You're going to need 5 pieces of paper, small pieces, about A5. Doesn't matter what colour, doesn't matter if they're lined. You're going to need pipe cleaners. I'll tell you what to do if you haven't got those. And I've also made a sheet of all these Picasso contour line drawings, and they're continuous line drawings of animals. If you haven't got the worksheet, it will be on your dojo, so don't worry about that. We've got all the different animals on there, and some are easy and some are harder. You can choose those. You'll need some scissors, you'll need a pen or maybe a pencil if you prefer a pencil. I'm going to do it in pen because it shows up better on the film. So I'm going to just choose one of the animals and I'm going to draw it nice and big. I'm going to start this flamingo, and on the sheet I've written start and finish, which shows you where Picasso started the drawing and where he finished. That's really helpful. It tells you where you should begin. And if you make a mistake, just turn around on the back. No one's going to see this. This isn't the artwork. This is just getting preparation done. I think I'm going to do this lovely sausage dog next. Look at him. He's cute, isn't he? So you can see where the start is, which is under his chin, and it ends with the front leg. It's all labelled for you. So I'm going to start under the chin, into this lovely loopy ear, continuous line drawing. I'm not taking my pen off. I'm keeping going, and then into the front leg, and there's our lovely sausage dog. Fantastic. Now you do that 5 times. You choose 5 different animals, and then you're going to start to use the pipe cleaners. Inside the pipe cleaners is wire. Our project, we are going to make wire sculptures later on in copper wire. But for now, I just want you to have a play with how we turn our drawings into little sculptures. We're actually going to be making a mobile today. So can you see what I'm doing? I'm just laying on the pipe cleaners. You can twist bits together to keep it in place there. And when you run out of pipe cleaner, you just add another one. You just twist one onto the other and then carry on. So I've got my face of my little sausage dog, lift up there, bending into shape. That's it, give it a pinch. And when you go around nice tight corners, you want to give it a pinch. Now I'm running out of pipe cleaner again, so I'm going to need to add another one. You know what we're doing with this. We just twist it on. And this is where the wire comes in so handy. As I say, if you don't have pipe cleaners, don't worry. I'll show you what to do. And there we go. That's our little doggy. I'm just going to snip his paw off. Now, he's not going to keep his shape like that, so I'm going to just join that front leg to the ear with just a little tiny bit of pipe cleaner there, twisted on. That's great, and that will keep the shape. So I've made 2 animals there. You're going to make 5, remember? And then this is what you do. You start to put these together. So there's my nice flamingo, there's my sausage dog, and you start building these up now. So you get other bits of pipe cleaner, and you're going to cut little bits off, and you're going to begin to twist them together. Now what you're going to do is actually make a whole class mobile. So if you think about it, that would be a lot of animals if you're each making 5. And you just begin building it up, adding on to each other. You can start with your table, and then you could add them all together for a whole class. Now, this is what you do if you're working at home and you haven't got the materials. This is just a piece of box, a cereal packet. It's exactly the same thing. You draw out your creatures. I'm doing the sausage dog on here. And we're actually going to use the card instead of the pipe cleaner. We're doing lines, contour lines, and so we can still use those lines. I'm going to just cut this off roughly. Now, watch the way I cut. I'm not going right onto the line. I'm making a gap all the way round. This is going to act as your pipe cleaner, your pen. So can you see? Can you see how I'm cutting? I'm not particularly moving the scissors much. I'm moving the cardboard quite a lot. Round it goes. Get rid of those spare bits. Now I'm just taking it into the head there because I can get to it. We want this to be a bit spindly and wiry looking. We don't want it to be all solid. And I can go into here and I can cut some of that out. Don't bother going into the tail or much into the leg. That's a little bit too tight. See how I'm moving my card more than my scissors? Get rid of that and get rid of that. There we go. And there is our first little animal. Now I'm going to show you how to get rid of bits in the middle, like in that ear. But it's the same idea. You're going to just cut out the shapes and then turn it into a mobile. You might use little bits of paper to loop over this time with a bit of glue. That's fine. Have a go. Now I'm going to show you a more complicated one. This is the rooster or chicken, the cockerel. And I'm going to show you how to cut things out in the middle. Because there's no way of getting to them just from the outside. So I'm just getting the rough shape. There's the cockerel's tail and then his body and the back of his leg. But yeah, it's a bit dull because I can't see all the gaps. So this is what we do. We get a bit of blue tack or plasticine and we put it on the table and we get a pencil, sharp pencil, and we make a hole. And you can make a couple of holes if you want to. So it's just big enough to get your scissors through. And then you get in there and you chop some out. Remember, we don't want to be touching the blue lines if possible. I'm going to go to another area and I've just put my pencil through. And if it's not big enough, you can put your pencil through again, make it a little bit bigger. And there's my cockerel's tail cut out. And you just keep going like that until you feel you've got all the shapes cut out that you want to. You then are going to hang them together into another mobile. Look at that. That looks rather effective, doesn't it? You can do that in your house and maybe some other people want to join you in your house and you can make a really big mobile, but at least you'll have 5. Well done, everyone. Have fun.